believe that, like I've said before, everyone has their issues in relationships, in their lives, in every aspect of their life, but unfortunately, not everyone gets through it, and I really feel blessed that we did. And you
Yeah.
are my best friend, and I
Yeah.
want to talk to the people that are struggling right now in their relationships, and I really want to tell you that, it might seem hard right now, and this is not only but marriages and relationships with your significant other, but like in any relationship in your family, in your life, at all your friendships, your family relationships, whatever, you know, if you feel in your heart that, working on it is going to benefit you both and just going to be better for, your life in the future, like keep going. And if you feel like it's ready to, be done, then it's okay to let it go. And what would you tell my listeners? What would you tell them? Give them advice, a little tidbit of your, great advice that you give for people that are struggling or that have gone through what we've gone through.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you definitely want to work through it and, it's something that you both are agreeing to, or like even yourself or whatnot, but I do feel there's those moments where people are just not right for them, for each other.
I agree.
Just them being toxic with each other. And then especially, like in our situation, Lily was involved, so it just didn't go with you and me, there was a child involved. So, I mean, that's something that I took serious, as you mentioned. It took me a while to obviously ask you out to be my girlfriend, but I wanted to make sure that it was good and I was good and I was ready, because again, it wasn't just you and I. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
it was Lily. So I mean, that's definitely important, because I told you, when we first met, it's all or nothing. It's a whole package, and
Yep.
that's definitely what I want. And yeah, I mean, like I definitely tried, and it was hard in the beginning or whatnot. Definitely, because I mean, you fight with yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
There's always like doubts or like interferences or distractions, and I get that. Like I said, we're all human,
Yep.
um, and we all go through different emotions, happiness, whatever, lust, such things like that. But again, it really is how you proceed. And I feel too at that time, obviously I did some counseling, which, like I said, I felt like things were good, but there was just something not right. Like, not like a bad not right. It's just, how do I have something so good and I didn't cherish it how I should,
Mm-hmm.
And I think that helped me too with God, to really find God, um, how I needed. And I mean, I think that aligned me with Him again, and just brought everything how it should be, how it is now, and I just definitely prayed about it, and yeah, it really, if it is meant to be, yes, it is meant to be. If not, then it's unfortunate. It sucks. It hurts. But I mean, you don't want to keep hurting each other or yourselves. Or again, if there's kids involved, you don't want to hurt them either.
Right. And I would say appreciate even the relationships that you are going to let go, or just appreciate it for what it brought to your life at the time and for what you needed at the time. And, it did make a difference. And it doesn't mean it's, useless or all for nothing or anything. I mean, even the bad relationships in my life have taught me lessons.
Of
And,
course.
our relationship also, I was strong, and I walked away, even though obviously it hurt me, it hurt you, and that walking away is what brought us to where
It,
we are now.
and I've told you this is weird, but like I am so proud of you for that and happy for you, because
Yeah.
as a woman, as a person, you took a stand, and I deeply respect that, because again, a lot of people don't do what they need to do. They just, oh, it'll
Deal
get
with it.
better or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. But yeah, that's really great, because people get comfortable in certain situations too, or they're just like, oh, whatever, it is what it is. And no, it shouldn't be. It is what it is. Like, if a person really wants you, I think you can make some adjustments. That doesn't mean you are going to completely change the person you are, unless, of course, it's something that you're like abusive or, things like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You want to change that 100%. But, I mean, other stuff, you want to, obviously, again, you're bringing something to the table. You're trying to better that person too,
Yeah.
It's just, as an individual, you want to be a good person, and,
You want to bring light to the other person's life as well.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming on here and shedding your knowledge. And, this is a real story, guys. And there's a lot of people out there that have similar stories. And, we just wanted to share ours because it is possible to persevere through hard times, whether it's relationships with your significant other or, your family members or whatever it is, any relationship, but pertaining to us, marriage and relationships. And, it was hard, but now we are so happy, and we're not Instagram happy. We're not fake happy. We're really happy. We love each other. We support each other. And, we're real with each other. We tell each other our fears and our happiness and our sadness. And, he's always there when I need anyone and a shoulder to cry on, which has been a lot lately. And, and that's all I could ask for. And not to mention an amazing dad and just my best friend. So I love you. And, I'm very blessed. Honestly, I'm very blessed to be in the marriage that I am and to have you as my husband. And, I just wanted to come on here and really just show appreciation for you, of course, and also just tell you guys that, your person, if that person is not who you're with now, it's okay. And like I said, when it's time to let go, you'll know. And when it's time to fight, you'll know.
Me being a person, I always feel like God's going to put the right people. It may not apply to you, or, if you not a religious person, that's totally cool. If, you feel the universe or whatnot, or even if you're atheist, you don't believe in God, that's totally cool. I respect that, but I just feel like the right person should come. And it's like, I feel like sometimes people try to put a jigsaw in their puzzle that doesn't belong. You could smash it and put it there and it looks like it fits, but if you step back and you really look at it, you will see that that piece does not belong there. And I feel like, a lot of people do that, but I feel like God will definitely bring the right person. And
yep.
You gotta wait too. We're right now in our church, it's a season about relationships. And I agree with it, how it talks how nowadays we typically go into the physical. And yeah, who doesn't? I would tell you the same thing. But I think as we get older, we want to mature. Because, I think anybody could give you the physical. You know? That's just there. I think anybody, again, can give you the physical. It's the real emotional attachment. Like, is that person really supporting you? Like, your dreams, your hopes, even when you get down. And don't get me wrong, I know things aren't peaches and cream and rainbows, and it's always going to be perfect, but you're always going to support and build on each other, not like bring people down. You definitely want a person that's going to support you. And again, your confidant, and the person like you talk to if you need to cry, or that's going to share your victories, and that's also going to share your failures. And again, you want to be able to grow together, and whether it could be in love, financially, raising your kids. All that is extremely important, but I feel like to me the most important is always putting God first. And I think, growing up the way I grew up and what I believe in, I think once you have that, everything else will come. And that doesn't mean it's going to be easy or perfect. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to expect that and like everything's going to be perfect, because it's not. We're in a real world. So, yeah, that's, I guess, part of my point of view.
I completely agree. And you're right. It's really hard, but putting God first is probably the hardest thing that I've ever done. But since we've done that in our relationship has flourished, honestly. And we just, you're the most faithful person I know, literally, in the whole entire world. And you've taught me to be faithful as well. And, that's another, big thing that you bring to our relationship. But, guys, I think that, with perseverance, with you persevering through hard times, hard seasons, in your relationships, like I said, some you're going to be great and you're going to be stronger and you're going to look back and be like, wow, this hard time was a blessing. And that's how we look at ours now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little conversation, and if you want to hear more from my handsome husband, let me know and we can do more of a in-depth conversation about something else. Send me some messages, tag me on Instagram if you like this, at Creating Your Happy Podcast. And thanks for listening, guys. Have a great night.